This is part two. Stupid atheists and the few that are not. When I refer to stupid atheists, I mean the vast majority that I run into on here. I could waste my breath running through at least 15 off the top of my head that are not stupid. And I include belligerent, trolls, things like that, in that, encapsulate that in that word stupid. Not well thought out, any arguments or anything. I figure this is a good backdrop. The different authors of just Exodus alone. So went through it. I already showed the two creation stories in the first video. But why drop culture brought into the world with baptism? The Westerners call it christening. You're raised as part of community. You have a rite of passage as a man. Some have it 13, some have it 16. The ritual of a wedding. And believe me, the wake, the funeral, and the burial, it's good that our culture, these past 2,000 years, has set that out, because when you have a close relative die, like I had, you're numb, and it's good that you go through those motions. That should be all just thrown on the junk pile, or a sacred place that you could go to that's tranquil and quiet, and sit there and meditate or be mindful. The fact that there are rituals that do not change. I understand the West doesn't have this, but the East certainly does. The last little inkling of the rituals changed in the 4th century. That's the 300s. I see no argument for atheism. Now, atheism, the lack of belief in a God, but that's not really what we're talking about here, because I hear things like the atheist mindset, the atheist attitude. It really is a sort of nihilism, but with a buffet type of style of, no, I don't exactly believe in nothing. No disciplined life, no backdrop of, well, I guess we have we still live in a Christian or post-Christian society where we have the backdrop of morals. But I don't think many of these internet atheists look at the basis of ethic, the base philosophical underpinning of right and wrong. Tradition, culture, music, all that. Again, the Westerner, and this isn't straying from Christianity. This is Oriental Orthodoxy or Eastern Orthodoxy. You could even call it. I mean, there's Ethiopian Orthodoxy, Coptic Orthodox. It's that encompasses that as well. to throw that away. What about the minority groups like the Yazidis, the Mandaeans, the Assyrians? Would the atheists on here want them just to assimilate in their culture, just to disappear and become completely eradicated? That's what I don't understand. It seems like a bunch of Western white spoiled brats. Simultaneously, not heavily criticizing this Western Christianity, which I do myself, but never going after Islam. You know, the horrible active abuses that they do, without having to counterbalance it with Christianity. You know, the Yazidis and the Mandaeans are being ethnically cleansed, along with the Syriacs, and the Coptics nearly got wiped out. But not a word. It was, you know, a guy burning the Quran, or, you know, how Christian America is. It's religion is something that is built into us. Evolution gave us religion. It's not going to go away ever. And to me, that's what seems most irrational about atheism as a thing. Now, whether I wake up in the morning and believe in God or not, to me that doesn't affect my religiousness. That doesn't affect my culture, whether I get up and do my prayers. I mean, people say, well, why don't you sin? Again, we have a different definition of sin. It's not breaking a law. It means to miss the mark. It's because we lose our identity if we, you know, stop doing all of these things. So I guess that would be my question to the do whatever you want atheist out there, is that the chain of culture that's been passed down for thousands of years, not to pass that down to my children. I mean, I even know people who are Jews who are atheists who still pass down their Judaism to their kids, you know. They still want them to, you know, have, you know, they'll still send them to Hebrew school and stuff. So this thing about atheism, religion will not go away. I mean, I don't see it going away. As much as you could try to disprove a God, I mean, I guess you can disprove the guy with the white beard that's in the paintings, you know, and the, you know, the Protestants and the Catholics believe, but it just seems silly to me. All right, peace to you.